Three Bells Podcast.
All right, so we're done with Raw. We're done with wrestling.
Cool.
Yeah. Now we're going to talk our top 5 favorite movies of all time. All time. And, you know, I'm not going to put everybody on the spot. And we're going to do it all together. So we're going to go with our number 5. We'll just go from Jay down with that one. What's your number 5 movie of all time, Jay?
Dark Knight, the Batman series.
Well, the series.
Dark Knight from the Batman series.
Dark Knight series, sir.
There was only 2 movies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The one with Bane.
Nothing wrong with Dark Knight. The one with Bane. Yeah, the first one. Yeah.
Yes, 3.
No, that wasn't the first. Was that that was the first one? Was that the first one?
The one with Bane is the third one. The second one's with Joker. First one's with Scarecrow.
Oh, so the trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
Then Christian Bale played Batman 3 times.
Yep, that was the Dark Knight series.
Matter of fact, he was actually the best Batman.
In my opinion, I think so too.
Even though his voice was a little tough.
Okay, what kind of cigarettes you smoking?
Right, that's what his voice sounded like. I'm like, well, okay.
Like you holding a piece of crap the whole movie.
Right. All right. So, matter of fact, I'm gonna steal that, Jay, because I really enjoyed that one. But the one with the Joker, I think that was the best one out of all 3 of them.
Okay.
Because that one, everybody wanted the Joker to be in the next one, but he died in real life. So, and I think he was the best Joker of all time as well.
Heath Ledger.
Yeah. Lamont.
Right. Number 5 is actually a comedy movie, and the name of this movie is called Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Oh my
One of
God!
the funniest movies I ever seen in my life. I could watch that movie any day, and I'm going to be laughing. I don't care. That movie is hilarious. If nobody's ever seen that movie before, you need to watch Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. That shit is hilarious.
I've seen it, Lamont. I've seen that movie more than one time. Yes.
That is that like the sequel to, what's the original?
The video.
Start with the letter D.
When they were the video store dudes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. No, I can't even think of it now.
Start with a D.
We'll think about it. We'll come back to it.
Yeah, but that movie, the little monkey shot me with a paralyzer.
Kevin says, where's Gunther off TV because he don't have an opponent anymore to face at WrestleMania. They don't know what to do with him.
Nope.
Remember, he's the what is it? What is his new nickname?
The career killer.
Yeah, so he can't kill anybody's career. There ain't nobody around.
Yep. He's supposed to kill Ray's career.
Right.
That's not.
Ray did it to himself. Shane, you're number 5?
My number 5, a lot of people didn't like it, but I loved it. It's the sequel from 2003, The Matrix Reloaded.
Ooh.
I could play that over and over again on my DVD. I wore my DVD out.
Yo, I love those first 2 movies. Oh my God.
Yeah, the third one, but that second one, dynamite.
Yeah. All right, so Shane, we'll start with your number 4.
You know, this one, I had to fight with this one, but this has to be my most favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movie from '94, True Lies.
Ooh, that is a great movie.
Arnold, Jamie,
awesome movie.
With Jamie Lee Curtis,
Jamie Lee Curtis,
that was her awesome and as sexy as the villain girl, Tia Carrera. I think her name is. Sexy.
A low key movie of Arnold's that I like, and it's, I don't know, probably not on anybody's list of favorite movies, but Junior. I always thought that movie was funny.
Yuck.
With him and what's his name?
Him being pregnant.
That movie was funny as hell. It was because it was so stupid. It's like, what?
Right.
How's that even possible? But I like quirky, stupid movies like that sometimes, though. But that's not on my top 5. But I just wanted to say that.
That's him and was it Danny DeVito or?
Yeah.
Danny
Matter of
DeVito
fact, I
was-
think
him and Danny DeVito was twins.
Yeah, they were twins too.
I think he had a run of movies. That one. What was the one when he was the teacher?
Oh, Kindergarten Cop.
Cop.
Oh my God, that is my number 4. I'm sorry,
Oh.
I skipped over you. That's my number 4. I love that movie, man.
That's a good movie. That's a good movie.
Oh man, it's emotional, everything. I was like, damn, this dude got levels to him. He's just not a get to the chopper. He can actually. Okay.
Put the cookie down.
LaJuan, what's your number 4? I'm sorry.
Number 4 is actually a superhero movie. One of my favorite actors was Michael J. White. That is Spawn. Spawn is a great movie, man. Everybody never seen that? That's a great movie. I can't wait for them to redo it. They're gonna remake it with Jamie Foxx playing as Spawn, so I cannot wait for that. But Spawn is in my 4th place.
Don't laugh at me, but I've never seen that movie not on bootleg. I've only seen it
that's
in a bootleg tape.
A lot of people hasn't seen that movie.
I've only seen it on
fine.
you remember the bootleg VCR tapes? They used to be like, they used to be white with the blue lettering on it.
Mm-hmm.
Spawn. I've only seen it on a bootleg tape. I've never seen it on a TV screen or nothing before, bro. But that was a good movie.
It was him and what's the Spanish guy name? Puerto Rican guy that played the
Oh gosh,
clown.
John Leguizamo, right?
Yeah, John
Yeah,
Leguizamo, awesome actor. Ooh, I love him.
He's a great actor.
Great actor.
Nobody gives him his props. He's great.
Mm-hmm.
Shout outs to New York.
Oh man.
Well, I gave my number 4 already.
The visuals back then with the way they were now.
Mm-hmm.
Great movie.
Did we skip Jay?
DMR says I love Spawn.
Thank you, BMR. Jay.
I'm gonna go Bruce Willis in Die Hard, the original, the first one.
Nice.
He was just so gangsta in that movie, Bruce, from beginning to end, just killing people, smoking his cigarettes, and not giving a damn.
Jay,
And
was
shout out
that
to
a
Carl
Chris,
Winslow?
was that a yes, Carl Officer Carl Winslow? Was that a Christmas movie? Yeah, he was in it. He was a cop.
That's the thing. That's what the debate is, that he's played Carl Winslow just with a different name.
Different
Think of
name,
it,
yep.
wasn't it the same city? But no.
Same
Was it?
mustache and all that.
Because he came visiting from New York.
Jay, you're number 3.
Just because I watched this so much with my uncle growing up, I'm going Bruce Lee and Enter the Dragon. That movie from beginning to end was just so fire. The karate that we was being given in there. Like, man, Bruce had a run of movies that was just fire. Legitly, like it made the karate scene blow up the way it was back then.
Awesome movie.
My number 3, Jay, is actually Die Hard with a Vengeance. Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson. I love that movie. I can watch that movie over and over and over as if I'd never seen it before, man. That movie is so cool. And I love their chemistry.
Yeah.
Chemistry is really good between the two of them. And it was funny. It was Bruce Willis who actually told Samuel L. Jackson that he needs to find himself like one of those type of movies that you can always go back to. Like how Bruce had Die Hard. And then eventually Samuel realized that his role in the movies was Nick Fury and being in Avengers and all that stuff. That he can always go back to that role, and look how many movies he's been in.
Wow.
Yeah, it took him some time from Die Hard to then, but I mean he eventually got it. But I mean that man's been in almost every movie. He's been like in almost everything. Goddamn snakes! Goddamn motherfucking LaJuan.
I'm gonna go back in the past as a little kid, put one of my favorite childhood movies in here, and that will be called Space Jam. Space Jam is my number 3.
The
The
original.
Awesome
original.
movie. Yeah, the original with Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan. Great movie. Introducing Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, all the Looney Tune characters down with Warner Brother, and then putting the greatest player of all time, Michael Jordan, in that movie. Somebody that retired, that wanted to go into baseball, which is all true and factual, and everybody liked it. And just him just teaming up with the Looney Tune guy, the Looney Tunes, going against the Monstars, played by Larry Johnson, Patrick Ewing. It had an incredible cast, and not only an incredible cast, an awesome soundtrack with D'Angelo on there, Monica, LL Cool J, the list
R.
goes
Kelly.
on. R. Kelly, oh my
I believe I can
goodness, Seal.
fly.
Yeah, I believe I can fly. That movie and that song went hand in hand.
That album and that soundtrack and the whole movie, hands down, one of my favorite cartoon movies as a child. Number
That's
3,
a good,
Space
that's a
Jam.
good pick. Great pick.
Awesome.
Just want to say real quick, chat, put y'all top 5s in there. We're going to get to y'all. I just want to get through us up here, and then we'll go through what y'all are saying, because I see what y'all are doing. I see y'all. So we're not going to forget you.
Oh, okay. We got it good. Okay. Won't take too long. What are we doing? Number 3. Again, I was fighting with this one, but it's going to be from 1995. Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci, Sharon Stone, Casino. I was fighting between that one and Goodfellas, but Sharon Stone in this movie, in my opinion, this was her best role. Some would say Basic Instinct is her best movie, but this one right here, didn't she? I think she was nominated for this one for Best Supporting Actress.
I was about to ask you, did she get an Oscar or at least a
I think
nomination
she was
for that movie?
nominated, but she was unbelievable, and it was quintessential Pesci and De Niro at their peak. So number 3 for me, Casino.
Okay. Your number 2?
This one was tough also because Eddie Murphy, I love almost all his movies, but the number 1 for me, this is tough, but the number 1 that I can watch from beginning to end to beginning over and over again, Coming to America, 1988.
Oh, good pick. I have an Eddie Murphy conundrum too at my number 2. But yeah, that's a good pick. Coming to America.
Between that and Boomerang, those are my 2 ultimate favorite.
What is this, Velvet?
Yeah, when he came out at the end and they said that was him as that character, we was like,
Yeah.
what? The
Yeah.
whole audience was like, what?
He played a lot of people. Him and Arsenio Hall played a lot of
They played the entire barbershop. they played the entire barbershop, basically.
Yeah.
He said, with the spoon.
It took a while for me to understand that joke, but I got it.
I understood it. It was hilarious.
LaJuan, what's your number 2?
Number 2 is actually another sports movie starring Denzel Washington. It's a football movie called Remember the Titans.
Remember the
man.
Titans.
That's a great,
That was a great movie.
And I feel like Denzel Washington should have won an award for that movie, man.
That, John Q. Oh, my God. That was
Remember
another
the
one.
Titans is a great movie. Involved a lot of stuff that was going on that is still going on right now in this world with the racism and all that.
Yeah.
Just, Denzel
Sunshine.
Washington and the assistant coaches being able to put these guys together collectively and be able to work with each other. They first hated each other at first and all became a big family, calling each other brothers, man. And it didn't matter what skin color you was. After a while, they all looked at each other as family, brothers and sisters, and all that. So,
Right.
Remember the Titans.
Your team. You gotta band as brothers to be a team, man. But the amount of time that you spend with these people, we all have one goal, one band, one sound.
And I think the part that got me is when he got into the car accident and the man's mother was there and he was, he's being polite to his mother and she was like, listen, I don't want you to worry about it. And he's like, yes, ma'am. Just talking polite. And it's like you see the script flip from, again, these guys hating each other to now looking at each other as family. Now you got their families coming together looking at the same way. Like, this is my son. Doesn't matter what skin color he is or not. This is someone that is my son. Because my son loves you. Now I love you too as mine. So remember,
That Great pick.
Great movie.
Great movie, man. All around great movie. All right, I'm in a conundrum. Number 2, I got a 2-parter. I'm sorry. I got a number 2 and 2A because I couldn't pick either one over the other. I have the original Matrix, which I could watch over and over and over. And then 2A is Harlem Nights, which is another movie that I can watch over and over. I love that movie. Yo, 11. What the fuck you mean it's 6, man? I love Harlem Nights with a passion, bro. Oh my gosh. And then Matrix is just the Matrix, man. The original, when Neo finally figured it out. That scene is iconic to me. When dude shot the bullets and he said no, and his hand went up and everything just stopped. I'm like, what the great movie. Yeah, so that's my 2A. Jay?
Okay. I'm in L's situation as well. I was teetering with a Denzel one, and I came up with Training Day.
That's the one that they messed him up on. He should have won on that.
Yo, he was so gangster from beginning to the end in that movie. And even the way that, he was trying to control the whole neighborhood. And when he couldn't no more and was getting shot, he was still taking them in. And then he was like, King Kong ain't got nothing on me.
And Jay and Shane, wasn't that line an ad-lib from what I remember? That wasn't even in the script.
It was. Yeah, he totally added that. And I think it was that moment, Jay, that probably got him that nomination, because there's always a moment that says that's it right there, and he had it at that moment. He rocked it.
They should have won that year for that movie. That was a great movie. Great portrayal of a character.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Ethan Hawke, too. He did.
Wait, Denzel, he didn't win? I thought he won an award for that.
Did he win for that one?
And people were breaking because they was like, out of all his movies, you decided to give him an award for that one?
Exactly, you're right. That was a controversy for that. You're right.
You heard it in Jay Kidd's lyrics when he said why Denzel had to be quicker before he took it.
Right. Because of the movie that you mentioned, LaVon, he could have got an award for that one because that was great. Great.
Even John Q.
John Q. Oh
great.
My gosh. Woo. That movie, insane.
Didn't he do it with?
He's like, parents are not supposed to bury their kids. My son is supposed to bury me. I was like, shit.
That's true.
Didn't he do one with Tom Hanks too? Called I think Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
Even that one was good too.
But you know what? All that matters is that Denzel knows that he is goated in that. He's the black community. He is goated. We think that he should win all the awards for every movie. Because I mean, he's one of those people that has there ever been a bad movie with him? Just like Forrest Whitaker is like, has there ever been a bad movie with you in it?
Well, there is one where he was a Jamaican with Robert Townsend.
Who you talking about? Forrest or Denzel?
Forrest.
No, Denzel. Denzel and Robert Townsend. They were Jamaicans.
Was this early in his career?
Yeah.
Oh, so then that don't count. That don't count.
But just in case they say, here's a little role that you probably want to forget about.
We disregard the beginning of the careers, like Michael Jordan. We don't talk about that. No, we're gonna talk about everything else. He got swept with whatever. That don't count. But Jay, what's your number one?
As I stated to y'all last week, my number one is
wait a minute.
Carrey.
Oh, never mind.
Damn it!
No, you said it already. Go ahead.
Is Jim Carrey in Dumb and Dumber?
Of course.
Out of all the movies?
Yeah, it's Jay, of course.
The thing was, it was like, when I used to go to see my cousin, that was the only movie he played because my grandfather had a hot box in the crib. So every time I came over, that's all he had on, and we was just laughing. Every time Harry was licking the pole, and his tongue got stuck on it.
Ooh.
Isn't that like what was that movie? Stand By Me? That happened in that movie too, right?
No, it was A
Was it-
Christmas
what-
Story.
That's what that was. I can't remember the movie.
Ralphie's best friend stuck they dared them, they double dog dared them,
Yeah.
triple dog dared
You're
them.
right.
Yes. Yeah. But it was later discovered that he didn't get his tongue stuck on the actual ice pole. There was a little hole in the pole that sucked while his tongue was there.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Well, you ain't gonna you ain't gonna do that to a kid in real life. Have his tongue stuck on the.
Right, crying, screaming.
Right.
All right, my number one is obvious. I've mentioned this a few times on the show. My number one movie is
Oh, drum roll, Jay. What's your number one, Mundo?
Back to the Future. That is my
Of course.
all-time favorite movie.
You've
Back to the
mentioned
Future, number one. The number one movie, the first movie, Back to the Future, is untouched,
mentioned it,
man.
yeah.
I love that movie so much. Oh man, yeah.
Classic. Prime. Michael J. Fox. Prime Michael J. Fox. Got it. Thank you.
I loved the ride as a kid in the Universal Studios, the old Universal Studios, Florida, that had the Nickelodeon studios in it and all that other stuff. That ride was so awesome. Great movie.
My brother got slimed there.
My brother was on Double Dare. My mom got slimed.
Ah.
They recorded a live episode of Double Dare. My brother got picked out of the audience to participate.
Cool.
I got picked out of the audience to play a game, and then my brother got slimed.
That is hilarious. See, look,
Nice.
good memories. Good memories.
Put a whole orange jumpsuit on him, like he was going to prison.
The OG Universal Studios, man.
Beautiful. What
Yeah.
a time to be alive for that.
Yeah, great. LeJuan, you're number one.
Drum roll, please. My number one is told me a valuable lesson about friends and the people you hang out with. This movie is called Juice with Omar Epps and a young Tupac, man. Told me a valuable lesson about the company you keep and the people that believe in you in that movie, man. Go back and look at some of them scenes where Q was telling people he had to go do the DJ thing, and everybody was like, "Oh, later for that shit, man. Don't even worry about it, man." And just how some things that you get yourself involved in could change your life, could change your whole persona, could change your whole character.
Yeah.
Especially when Bishop got that gun and started wilding. He didn't know how to really be, man. He completely
Fucking nuts.
changed.
It was crazy.
Because he was always still getting picked on too.
Kill
So
all y'all.
that kind of changed him because he had, like they said, that power. When you get that piece, the power in that is different. But Juice is my number one of all time. I can watch that movie any day, anytime. Rewatch it after I watch it again. Just number
LeJuan,
one.
you have to admit, he did not beat that guy in the finals. That guy was way better than him on the wax.
It was way better. Way better. They was doing their thing, and then the police came in there and interrupted and said, come with me, come with me. And that's when we found out when Raheem got bodied, man. And then you got Bishop in there fronting, looking at Q like, don't say nothing. And Q got the stuck face. And then one of the famous quotes is like, as soon as I know you ain't shit, that's how I know you ain't shit. As soon as I figure that out, so bow, so be it. It's over. That's when they was in
It's
locker
the
room.
11 o'clock hour here at the Three Bells Podcast. With your homie, Mundo, a.k.a. CEO, and I'm with my guys, LeJuan, Triple J, and Shane O'Mac, and you, Shane O'Mac.
Yes, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and press that ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling button right there, that bell, so you know whenever we're on, you can be on with us.
Also,
Okay.
Samuel L. Jackson was in that movie as well, but that's my number one.
Nice.
That's right.
I
Nice.
told you he was in everything. Everything. In everything. Credited in every movie.
Especially back in the
Game
90s.
owner.
Yeah, he was everywhere.
They should have put Samuel in a Predator movie, man.
I am sick and tired of these motherfucking predators on this goddamn earth.
Come on, come on, come on.
Listen, Michael, Okay, everybody should already know this because you literally see it every week on an episode of The Three Bells. What is Shane's number one coming from 1989?
Batman.
Poster right there. Batman. Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson as the Joker.
Nice.
And it's because of that role, Jay, that your favorite movie, the Joker movie, the Batman movie, Jack Nicholson gets a piece of that. That was part of his contract to play this role, that he gets royalty from every single Batman movie.
Are you serious?
All of them. You want me in this movie? I get a percentage of the franchise.
Is he the original Batman as far as the movie series go?
This was the first, after the TV show, this was the first Batman movie, 89.
So he is the original Batman
That's the
for
one
the
with the
movies.
Penguin and Catwoman, right?
That was part 2. That was Batman Returns.
That's a good one as well.
That was later. But yeah, 89 Batman.
Wait, he didn't finish the trilogy, did he?
He did one. He did one
No,
and two.
it was just 1 and 2 because Tim Burton did 1 and 2. And then the third one was this,
I don't know.
who was that lollipop guy?
Was that the guy from? Isn't that the guy from Beetlejuice?
Yeah, he
Was it the guy
directed,
from
he directed Beetlejuice, yes.
George Clooney. Was it George Clooney?
What is that? Batman Forever?
George Clooney did that third one. No, George Clooney did the fourth one. That was you have Batman, Batman Returns. Was it Batman Forever? That was the one.
It was Batman Forever, right?
Yeah, that was the one with this guy that just passed away, and I had that poster up here. How can I remember? And remember, it was him. It was Jim Carrey. He was the Riddler.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That was that was
Iceman.
the bad one. Arnold Schwarzenegger, and that was the one with George Clooney. That was the horrible one.
That was the garbage one.
I thought they were in the same movie.
No, that's a
Yeah.
separate.
The Riddler was in. I swear, I thought he was in that movie too. No.
One had
Nope.
the Joker by himself.
Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer.
That's the two. That's Two Face.
No, Two Faces.
Oh yeah.
That was
Yeah,
by-
you're right. Yeah,
That was
Tommy
played
Lee
by Tommy
Jones.
Lee Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tommy
that was the
Lee.
Riddler and Tommy and Two Face. You're right. Okay.
They messed up on that one because that was supposed to have been Billy D. Williams because he was the attorney from the first one.
That's crazy.
The third Batman Forever was the one with Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy and
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger as Iceman.
Yeah, that was a horrible. Ugh.
Horrible.
Joel Schumacher. That was the director.
What happened? I mean, what do you think happens when you keep recasting Batman over and over? Like, okay, you're Batman now. Cool.
They had to make them. It was a 7-movie deal that they were supposed to make. It was 7 movies.
Well, look, I'll say this: the OGs did a great job in their movie. The Riddler and Two Face, Tommy Lee Jones, and Jim Carrey. They did great in their roles. I mean, Jim Carrey was basically himself.
Yeah,
He was just him.
I
It's
agree
quirky.
with that. I
Riddle me this.
didn't like
Riddle me
Two
that.
Face. He mumbled. He just mumbled and just talked.
Which
to him. I don't know. He was-
which face?
the original one with Tommy
No,
Lee. I didn't.
No, I'm saying which face mumbled? The Harvey Dent or Two Face?
No, his whole character, just in general, was like he was that the whole time.
You know what it was? I think he portrayed the character. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna walk back what I said originally. I think what it was that he tried to copy Jim in a way. Like he kind of tried to make the character too
Tommy Lee Jones.
too comedic.
He was an awful Two Face.
Yeah, I didn't.
He didn't really say much. He didn't really do much or say anything.
Because we got a
He was
Two Face
saying.
in the
Cartoons.
no, but I'm saying we got a Two Face in the Christian Bale series, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, when they killed Batman's girl.
Yeah, that was a totally different. That's a 180 from
It's
Tommy
dark.
Lee's.
It's dark.
this is
Yeah,
totally
really dark.
different. Like this
especially
one
when
right
you
here,
see
this
his
was
face.
campy because they were saying that the first two were they were dark, especially part 2. So that's
Right.
when they brought in Joe Schumacher, and then that's where we got the more colorful, more campy. The third one with Jim Carrey, and then they said,
Right.
"Oh, this is so cool for marketing. Let's do another one." Then that's when they got Arnold Schwarzenegger and Uma Thurman, and they was just like, when he said the back card, don't leave home without it.
Nah, but you know what? They could have kept that dark feel because, the depth of Jim Carrey, the Cable Guy. He could have mimicked the Cable Guy character after the Riddler, like a dark humor.
But they didn't want it dark because they was worried about
They
some of the
wanted dark.
toys.
No, I
And
know,
and it helped.
No, but I mean, Jesus, that could have been so cool. I love dark humor. That's what I'm saying. Like, it could have been so cool.
And that's the
That's
movie
why
where
they
we got "Kiss from a Rose," Lawan.
Yeah.
The song "Kiss from a Rose" by Seal. All right, I'm gonna shut up.
That's a good song.
You can sit here all day talk about movies. I'm telling you, we need an episode with just movie talk.
Hey. So shout out to the chat. Let me see. La, 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 la.
Gotta go back.
Yeah. Joel was talking about Wedding Crashers. That was a hilarious movie for
That's a
him.
good movie.
Like I said earlier, Spawn. BMR said I love Spawn. Then he also said The Protector is my number 5.
Good movie.
Brother said my number 5 is the movie that I remember since 2000 through VCR tape. I watch over and over and over and over again. That movie is so unbelievable. Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice.
We was just talking about that.
Yeah,
That's it.
Just
that's how we
talking
got.
about-
That's how we got that.
That's how we got this.
Number 4 for BMR, I got the Fast and the Furious 1, the original movie.
That's a good one. I like
Joel
that.
says IP Man is in his top 5, hands down.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
was great.
Number
All of
three,
them.
number 3 for BMR is Harry Potter and the Half-Blood
Yeah.
Prince.
Garbage.
Oh, damn, Juan, that's his opinion.
Right.
Sorry. I just don't like Harry Potter. I had to do a whole book report about it and I failed it. I said,
Oh,
I'll never read a Harry
boo-hoo
Potter.
you.
And then, so you hated Harry Potter after
Because you
that?
didn't do a book report.
Yeah, it was
You
too-
should have loved it
it-
even more because you did a report on it.
I ain't like it. I failed it. I didn't like it.
Oh, because you failed.
Right, exactly.
You
I'm so
failed.
old.
That's what you get for failing.
Right. I'm so old that I had in my middle school there was a movie theater right across the street from us. So everybody that made the dean's list, we all went across the street on school time and was able to watch the first ever Harry Potter movie that came out.
Damn.
And I was like, I thought it was a great movie, but I never stuck. Huh? Yeah, I mean, it was right across the street. But I never stood on to the Harry Potter series after that. But I'll never forget that though. It was a great movie. But I do love Harry Potter World. I'm having a Shane moment now. Harry
Hey.
Potter World in Universal is freaking awesome.
Harry Potter.
A Lawan moment.
Para.
Hey, you want a shame moment?
Don't be mad at me. There was a mix of Shane and Lawan just now.
Whatever.
All right. Brother said number 4 is God Damn It, Armageddon. That movie is cinema with Bruce Willis.
What? He said,
It's Bruce Willis.
No.
like broth.
Right, Jay. My list got the best of me tonight.
Damn,
on
Cody
that one.
Rhodes.
I said Bruce
Yeah.
Willis.
My list got the best of me.
Like a soup. Like a soup. Bruce Willis.
All right.
Oh shit.
All right, Mr. Ranch. Shut up.
Ouch.
That was last week. This week. Let me get an order of Bruce Willis.
I said Bruce Willis.
Like Jack Black when you said that.
Look, I do a great job hiding my lisp, but that slipped. Yeah, number 2 for BMR is Good Burger, the original Good Burger.
Hey,
Hey, look, LeJean started the throwbacks to kids. You know,
a lot of kids love that movie.
I did. Yo, I was in what was that? Fresh Air Fund? Y'all remember that? Back in the day, I went. My parents sent me the Fresh Air Fund, and I went with to these white people's house in Pennsylvania, and Good Burger came out at the same time as Tarzan, the one with Brendan Fraser. The people that I was staying with, they went to go see Tarzan. I was like, fuck that. I want to see Good Burger. So I went by myself to watch Good Burger, and I kid you not, I was like 8, 9 years old. I was like, I'm going to see Good Burger. I'm going to go see the black folk. I don't want to watch that movie. And my mother, till this day, is still pissed that they let me, at 8 years old, go see a movie by myself. While the rest of the family was watching.
It's okay. Have it to your ass. That's why. Get that mo down.
Yo, that's hilarious though. But number 3 for brother is Street Kings. Shout out to Keanu, Forrest, and Common. Man, that movie is outstanding. Brother said number 2 is Friday After Next. Dude, that movie is so hilarious. Nice. BMR says number 1, Mortal Kombat, the first one. Life in Brown Sugar. I cheated. LOL.
Good theme song. What a comeback.
Brother wants a drum roll for his number 1, please. It says it, number 1 drum roll, please.
Not you, Jay. That's annoying. There you go.
The movie is incredible and hilarious. Shout out to Friday movie. That movie was 5 stars with Chris Tucker and Ice Cube hanging out hood boys until that shot is goes like this. Damn.
Oh yeah. Dang.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I literally admit that movie. What Shane said, that was way better. Dark Knight. Sorry, Jay, I can't judge that movie. And Joel says Apocalypse is my number 2. And then we just have a bunch of laughing face emojis.
Faces.
Oh, I guess they're laughing at me with my Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis.
Shut up, LeJean.
I'm gonna clip that. I'm gonna put that on the soundboard.
Oh, really?
Oh, you're gonna clip it? All right, Mundo. There you go.
Yeah, exactly. You want to? We got ranch. We got 45 minutes. We got mastices. We got the mass. You know, we got. You sure you want to do that, LeJean?
It's fine. I'm ready for the smoke.
We got You Won't Be Missed.
We got titles hitting me in the head.
Oh, bruh. You won't.
All right, let's end the show because you're wilding.
Oh, now you want to end the show.
You were such a great person. You taught me everything that you need to know. You're such an inspiration to the entire family. I'm going to miss the times that we had together and all the lessons that you taught me. You won't be missed.
Talatella. Talatella.
You said you want the smoke, LeJean.
Yeah, until Shane threw the alley to you.
I was going to do it anyway. You didn't think I was going to bring that out?
No, I thought it was painful.
Wow. Yo, BMR says, Kirk going to jail, Kirk going to jail, Kirk going to jail, jail, jail.
Kirk going to jail, Kirk going to jail, Kirk going to jail, jail, jail.
And Lex Luger says, Triple J, Pootie Tang.
Pootie Tang's
Oh
hilarious.
God!
Yeah, Jay will like that movie, right, Jay?
With the belt.
They should have done another one, man.
Certified and the
Did another one.
Wanda Sykes was hilarious in that movie, though. And then that white lady, why that white lady always play a hoe in every movie?
Right, and she's a hoe in American Pie.
She was the mother, right? Yeah, she was there. She was a hoe. She was a hoe in what's that movie? Down to Earth, I think it was. Was it Down to Earth? Yeah.
Message.
Oh, in real life, Shane J. I'm over here crying, man. Y'all are hilarious.
Hit the button.